All right, welcome back to the eBay shop. My name's Corey.
I'm Teresa.
And we are Grams and Pops Vintage. And this week we're going to talk about, well, it was kind of just a listing week. We worked. Like this week we really put our heads down.
He's a slave driver. Like all I did was work all week.
That's not true. We both worked. And I didn't even suggest that we do it. I don't think we made a conscious decision to do it. We just did
yesterday I pushed you to do it.
Yeah, she was the slave driver. I wanted to go in and she wasn't having it. So we're going to talk a little bit about what we accomplished throughout the week. We're going to talk about clearing more of the Star Wars haul, which we did. We're getting down there. Some things on the dollar auction. And we're going to talk about the possibility of maybe breaking into a second 3D printer, which we've just started the conversation on. We're not quite there yet.
Well,
we'll get into that.
I'll tell you later.
We'll get into all of that and more, but we do have another big weekend. So what's the first thing that sold?
We sold a poster. You can't really see it. You can hold it up, but I'll hold up the picture of it.
Looks like a folded up poster.
Hopefully y'all can see that. I don't know where to hold the thing, but anyways, this was an actual authentic 1979 Empire Strikes Back original movie poster, 24 inches by 36 inches. It is rolled because that seemed to be the easiest way to ship them as well as store them. But I did take an offer on this. I sold it for we sold it. I don't know why I said we sold it for $55, but I do have to give a shout out because this went out to our friend Dave's Decades.
Yep, it did. Dave's Decades, he sells on the dollar auction with us. Yep. I see him in a lot of lives supporting a lot of other people.
He sent Corey some nuts.
He sent me some duck nuts.
Duck nuts.
Thanks for putting it that way. And he does have a YouTube channel. He's doing like music on his YouTube channel. So it's like AI generated music, but some of the songs are pretty good. So if you're into that kind of thing, go check out Dave's Decades channel. And thank you, Dave, for the purchase.
And he does sell on eBay, I'm pretty sure too.
He does.
So thank you, Dave. We appreciate you.
All right, what do you get next?
We sold Star Wars. The second Star Wars. We actually sold a whole lot of Star Wars this weekend. This is a 1998 Star Wars, The Power of the Force, Bantha, and Tusken Raider.
Yep. So I don't know if you can see the whole thing, but that's him right there. Good size box to ship out.
Brand new sealed. And we have, I'm pretty sure we had 3 or 4 of these things. But that sold for $59.99. And in my drafts, I currently have 2 of him open that are for sale.
Yep. We've been listing a lot of Star Wars stuff.
I just lied. They're not for sale yet. They're in my drafts. I want to say. So how did our week go, babe?
We woke up Monday. Well, we did our video Monday, so what you saw last Wednesday was our Monday.
Yep, but we didn't ship till Tuesday.
And you could tell we took a lot of grief from the Canadians, so thanks, Canadians.
So I have to just say this. It wasn't political at all.
Canadians at all. We were just giving our opinion, and we asked for feedback. We got a lot of really good feedback on that video.
We got some hate, too.
We got a little bit of hate, too. Apparently, patriotism spurs a little bit of defensiveness, and I get that.
But that's okay.
We're not taking it personal. We forgive you.
Everybody's for their own country. Like, we support the U.S. We support other countries, too, but we are U.S.
I think our main point of the video was we were seeing something. We were seeing an uptick on our side, a good thing on our side, and we did acknowledge that, yes, that means someone else is having a bad time, and I guess some people took that a little bit to heart, and I'm not going to say sorry. I'm not sorry.
No. We're just going to take your constructive and unconstructive criticism.
We learned some things.
And we're going to move on.
We did learn some things, but today's a new video.
Yes.
So that was our Monday, and you might have been able to tell we were a little bit, I don't know, we were a little bit stressed because of we have so much stuff to list, and a lot of it is big stuff, and we have nowhere to list it to. So we've been just continuing on that journey of getting big lots listed on the dollar auction to get them out of here.
I got good. Well, but first let's talk about Monday. I got to say one more thing about Monday. So Monday, we packed, between Sunday and Monday, we packed 50 plus orders, and just the orders we packed on Monday took us about a half a day to pack.
That was after recording.
Yeah. So we recorded, and we recorded early.
We did. So Monday was a big day. It was busy. And that Sunday we packed all our dollar auction orders, which we told you about in the last video. And then Tuesday I listed a dozen more box lots on the dollar auction to clear some more totes.
He did. And those, for anybody interested, I'm pretty sure there's a PlayStation.
There is a PlayStation 2
There's
up
some
there,
smelly
a bundle.
stuff.
Yep.
I don't remember what you all listed.
There's some more hats. There's all kinds
ties.
of stuff. Just big box lots of stuff. We're selling it off in lots. We're not trying to sell it individually. So if you're looking to buy lots, there's new old stock parts.
Oh yeah, there's some bearings.
There's all kinds of stuff in there. So
but those end
Saturday.
this coming Saturday, September 13th. So if you're interested, go check it out. So Tuesday, so tomorrow for us, but yesterday for you.
This is getting interesting.
Corey will be listing more auction lots for us.
I will. By the time this video comes out, there will be probably 10 or 12 more lots that will end the following Saturday. So every Tuesday I try to add a new bunch of lots that will end the following Saturday. So those will be over there. But that Tuesday, we did clear a bunch more space. So we were able to button down and list.
Yep.
So we'll get into that in a minute. But what else sold?
We sold some free Frigidaire parts. We sold a Frigidaire replacement clothes dryer timer, new old stock. It's teeny tiny, but
I don't know, teeny tiny. It's in a big bag, but the part is right there. So it's not that big. It just looks like a little motor mounted to plastic. There's not much to it.
But that one sold for $84.99. And I'm about to the point where I could probably combine my 3 totes and have more room for more totes under my stand.
Yep. So that big free haul is still paying off.
Free haul.
Free haul. Yep.
Haul.
The one that ended our highway sale halfway, but I'm glad we did it now. I was concerned we made a mistake, but I'm glad we did it now.
No, we did.
We did very well. All right.
Okay, so this one makes me sad. Because technically it is the last item that we have of this.
Yep, it's a dragon. It's this guy right here.
That one's not listed yet.
So we got a new one in a bag.
Yep, but this is a Dungeons and Dragons. I don't even know how to say it. Popcorn bucket from D&D Honor Among.
You don't know how to say popcorn bucket?
No, that's not what Honor Among Thieves. This word right here.
I can't. I don't have my glasses on.
Thembershad. I don't know what that is. Anyways, that is our last one, and it sold for $89.99.
It is the last one we're selling. I am keeping the one that's back here.
I could go list that.
It is the last one I'm selling.
I could go list that one for $250 again, see if it'll sell.
I did make the mistake of doing that last time, and I'm not going to make... At some point, I will have enjoyed it, and I may decide to get rid of it, but for now, that's the last one. So,
we'll
all right.
That's it.
All right. So we focused heavily on listing this week, and like I said, it wasn't really a conscious decision. I think we knew it had to get done, and we both just kind of switched into that mode. Sales were good, so we were motivated.
Yep.
And so we just got out here and dug in. We both kind of listed some of it together, some of it separate. We stayed out of each other's way, but we really listed a lot this week.
Kind of. So Wednesday, I think we were only out here for about 4 hours because then the way I list is I go in and I make drafts, and then I will go sit in the house and I will edit all my drafts to the point where they're ready to drop. So Saturday, I got my days mixed up. Wednesday, we didn't list a whole lot, but we did list for about 4 hours.
And I listed, well, not a whole lot by the standards of what we have in this video, but I think I did drop, was Wednesday the 2nd? What was Wednesday? I'm trying to think.
Man.
I might not have dropped my normal listings that day because on
Wednesday
the 2nd.
was the 3rd.
Okay, so I did not. The 2nd of September, I ran out of listings on List Easier. I used my whole 1,000 listings. So I had to wait until the 4th when my subscription renewed to list again. So Wednesday, I didn't list much, but I did photograph some stuff Wednesday, I believe.
Probably.
I think
I don't remember. My days just kind of.
I think Wednesday is when I came out and I photographed all my listings for the coming week.
Yeah.
And I inventoried them and everything. I just couldn't list them till the 4th.
Yeah, because he got in trouble and he couldn't list till the 4th.
Yep. And Wednesday afternoon, I spent the afternoon trying to catch up on 3D printing. We sell some products on eBay and on our Grams and Pops shop, our Grams and Pops vintage website.
Yep.
And I can't keep up. My listings kept going out of stock.
Yeah, so
which drives me crazy.
He needs to get caught up to the point where I think you need to almost have. I know there's a way on eBay to go in and make it so that it just goes out of stock. But if you do that,
it does the whole.
It does
store.
it for everything, which then you got to go in and delete all your listings or whatever. So we'll just have to really stay.
This one listing on eBay is driving me crazy because I want to build the listing up because if I make the listing and I add 2 to it, and these things take about 8-9 hours to print each one. So I usually only add 2. That way we can still keep our 1-day shipping if I run out and somebody orders one. But that listing takes about a week or 2 to build up to where people start seeing it and it's getting good traffic.
And then you'll sell both and they'll be gone. And
the moment it builds up, it sells out. And it doesn't matter if I have 1, 2, 5, it sells out. But I also don't want to have an inventory.
Nope.
So I'm kind of in a pickle with that one right now. I can't keep that listing active for more than a week.
As you're getting ready to create another one that's similar.
I am, but that's a good problem to have. But it's a problem that drives me crazy because all the reviews that go to that listing, all the viewers, all the watchers, everybody that's seeing it and wanting it, and it's a product that you would want to buy multiples of. So a lot of times they're buying whatever's available, but all that stuff goes away every time it gets sold out and I have to create a new listing. So
I had to do that with our baseball cards too.
Yeah.
A few times I've had to do that with our our football cards. But so he struggles with that. He's been, doing that, and the printer is running constantly. So I did suggest to him, maybe you need a second printer.
Now, the 3D printer we have was an expensive one. I spent like $1,200 on it. It was spent.
It's paid off though.
As of like last week, it is paid off. It has like not just in income, but actual profit that has come in from that printer. It is paid off. So we have no cost in it at this point.
Nope.
So I am thinking about a second one, but I'm not quite there yet.
I did. Well, I just happened to be scrolling Facebook this morning, so I had to ask him about another bamboo because that's what he has is a bamboo printer, and I'm like, hey, this one's on Marketplace for whatever. But then I started reading it more, and it has a linear something issue, so he'll have to get a new one and wait for them to go on sale, maybe.
Yep.
But Thursday, so that was his deal on Wednesday. I just did my normal stuff. But Thursday we separated again.
We separated again. Teresa left me here. She was getting ready to go get her auction stuff in Sioux Falls, or T, which is about an hour away. And I was like, okay, I'm ready whenever you are. And she's like, no. You stay.
Sometimes you just need some alone time. That sounded so horrible.
I don't know what she did on the drive, but.
So, yes, I took off, dropped our packages off at the post office, went and I actually did something for Corey while I was at it because somebody was selling some stereo views in town. And I had made a deal with them to pick them up. So I stopped and picked those up, stopped and picked up my auction stuff. Boy, did I surprise him when I got home. Well, actually, not when I got home. It was a few days later before he realized what I actually bought.
She bought a freaking army tank. I asked her specifically, what did you pick up at auction? She's like, not very much. And then I walked in the shop and she's cleaning this giant army tank.
Can I grab it quick and show him?
Sure.
It's right here. Just for size comparison. This is what it is. It is an Ultimate Soldier. It is remote control, but I don't have the remote control. But it's okay.
So that's what not very much looks like. So I know going into the future.
I bought that, and I brought home a cash register for sure.
Yeah. But I didn't sit idle while she was gone. Thursday just happened to be the 4th, the day that my List Easier subscription renewed. May the 4th. It's not May.
I know. But we've been dealing Star Wars stuff. Isn't that a Star Wars thing? May the 4th be with you.
It is, right before Cinco de Mayo.
And you're supposed to say, and also with you.
Psh. Maybe I don't wish that. You left me at home alone.
Anyway, so I did leave him at home, but I knew that it was the day that opened up his easy listing.
List Easier.
Oh, I put that on there wrong. That his List Easier was opening back up again, and I know he's been dying. It's been killing him not to be able to list.
It is. I've been doing really good on that second store of listing, right at about $1,000 a day in new listings. Unfortunately, when you're listing at that pace of $1,000 a day in new listings and building up a new store, you run out of listings pretty quickly. So 1,000 listings, I don't hit the end of the month. And then I got to wait a week, or sometimes it may be a little longer than a week, but that's fine because I can be stocking up on photographs and filing and inventorying, and it really doesn't affect the sales on the store. It hasn't. If I stop listing for an entire week because I can't use List Easier, the sales keep coming and it hasn't seemed to bother it at all.
But you can tell when he starts listing again because sales really pick up.
They do. All the new stuff kind of picks up. So it's been, that store's picking up. It's doing well. I think we just, September 22nd, it will be the 90-day mark for how old that store is. It's been live September 22nd at 90 days. So we're right at about 1,500 in sales on that store right now in just under 90 days. And I can't complain about that. Like I said,
That's
I'm
like $500 a month.
trying to get that store to where it just outputs our mortgage, kind of on autopilot. It takes very little effort to list. List Easier makes it a breeze. The only complaint I have is I would love to have 2,000 listings. But then if I had it, I would want 3. So let's not get greedy.
Yep.
All right, so that's it. What sold next?
We sold one of the last 4 pieces of our stupid droid that we never should have bought. But
The drone?
Yeah, drone. I don't know why I'm thinking droid.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Oh my gosh. The drone. This is the battery, a lithium-ion battery with the charger for the GoPro Karma drone.
Yeah, you can't really see much. It's a battery and a charger for a giant
does charge.
drone.
I'm curious. Let me see if you push the button on the front.
Is there a button?
There is, right here.
It's not charged.
No, it's not charged. It's been in there a bit though.
We did have this charged up though, so it does charge.
Yep, but that sold for $35. Whoops, I clicked on something. And then the next thing we sold. Oh, I don't know where they went.
We got a pair of Rock Revival jeans. That's what sold next.
Oh, yep, we did. We have some Rock Revivals. I went through, I think I have like.
Are those men's or women's?
No, they're women's. I don't pick up a whole lot of men's rocks.
I would if we found them. We just don't find them.
You don't find them very often. But these are women's Kai boot cut, medium wash, whisker denim jeans. Do you know what the whisker means? Like right here on your thighs? It's got like
thigh whiskers?
It has the light lines. Darker colored jeans with lighter colored lines. Anyways, those sold for $34.99.
I'm not going to expand on that at all.
But out of all my jeans, I think I only have my, was it 6 pair that I bought while we were on the highway sale that I have to list yet.
All right, so that put us squarely in Friday. We've been working hard all week. Friday, we try once a month, and we do pretty good at it. We don't miss many. We try once a month to get together with all 3 of our adult kids who also have kids. Well, 2 of the 3 do.
2 of the 3 do.
And have just a family supper night.
We rotate houses.
We do. We rotate houses where we all go so it doesn't get hard or doesn't get more difficult for any one person. And it's something that's important to us that we try to take out at least one day a month to go spend it with the whole family, if we can.
More importantly, the grandbabies.
More importantly, the grandbabies, obviously. So Friday, we did that. We did. We took off and did that.
Friday evening, we did that. But, before we went, we still had to work. I still was out here listing.
We did work the whole afternoon before we went.
We were. So, I guess, besides the family dinner, I love it because it's everybody together. You can chat. But when you get into some of those places, it gets loud. Like you have 2 little girls who are 2 years old, and they like to scream.
Yeah, I don't know if
they're together.
I don't know if you've ever been inside of like a Dave and Buster's, how it's just a constant, like so loud you can't think.
That was Corey.
I had such a headache by the time
sensory
we left.
Overload.
Like, it was sensory overload. It is, but it's in a good way. I mean, Dave and Buster's is fun, right?
I didn't help matters with it either.
But it's in short. Like you couldn't stay there for hours and hours and hours. It's just too much.
Yep.
But I loved it. We had a lot of fun.
I do. We had a great meal. It was kind of like goulash, but there was some
with a twist.
Peppers in it and onions in it. It was really good. My daughter-in-law made it. So
it's kind of like a twist on goulash.
And we had great dessert because my oldest likes to like test out desserts on people.
Fancy desserts.
These were like, what was one? Mandarin orange.
And key lime.
And key lime pie, like.
In a jar.
Parfaits.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of like a parfait. So, but they were really yummy. But Besides that, like I said earlier, we were listing. I just want to give an update on our Star Wars buy.
Where are we at?
So after Corey listed his stuff yesterday and I got it into our spreadsheet, we are at right below 22,000.
Listed.
Yep. We have sold, we're almost at $1,000 profit. We were at like 22, 23 somewhere, not including any of these sales from this weekend, on what we have made on it. So if we made 23, we paid 15, we've made $800.
And that sheet figures for our net, because we take fees and shipping and all that stuff out of it. So that number is our net profit on that buy. So
100%.
we've almost doubled our money on it, and we have a whole lot.
I should go through and I just do the highlight of the column of what we've listed and what we've sold, like ending net of what we've sold. But I should go through and see how many products.
Oh, it's a lot.
Multi-quantity. Well, yesterday Corey was listing. Oh, that's what we're going to talk about in the next segment. But anyways, he had one item that had 10.
10 quantity? Yeah.
10 quantity.
I had two that had 10 and one that had 11.
It was insane. I don't remember seeing that many.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to double check that.
Maybe it was 110 and 111.
Maybe. I saw the 10.
But I know there was two of them that were right up there.
Yes. So it's insane the number of things. They had 5, FYI, 5 boxes of figures for X-Files of the same figures.
Yep. So not all Star Wars.
No.
So Saturday we did some more listing. We tried to get in at least a half a day on Saturday for listing wise, but then I came back out after 5 p.m. and I took all the dollar auction orders that ended at 5 o'clock Saturday, and I got them pre-packed. They're in 3 IKEA bags.
I did not assist.
She did not assist, and that's okay. I just wanted them out because I knew we were going to have another busy Monday.
Yep.
These last three weeks have been absolutely crazy. So I wanted to avoid having to deal with more.
So, but I will say on Saturday, I did not list a whole lot of Star Wars stuff. I was trying to focus on listing non-Star Wars stuff that we have, because I think you have to have, we are not a Star Wars store. Right now, you would probably claim we're a Star Wars store, but I like to have that balance of not just the Star Wars stuff that whatever, but to get other stuff in there, in the mix that will also sell.
I don't care what's in there as long as it sells.
Yeah. Hey,
for now.
Did I tell you? So remember I told you I bought a cash register this last week, but I bought one like 2 weeks ago. Remember the black one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to list that. It's a $350 cash register, and it works.
All right, so the next thing is sold is a little red dot mini scope here.
I don't even know what that is, but
it's a red dot.
It's a Tasco MM.
It's the silver one.
MM25 mini mag red dot 1x 25 millimeter red dot sight with box and manual, and it works.
Yep.
I think.
You think?
I think. I don't know how
in there.
It lights, like you can see the red light in it.
That's all.
So
that's all you see.
I don't know what it is. Like if you.
As long as you can look through it and turn it on. No, it's not a laser pointer. It's just a red dot in the.
That's what I was thinking. But anyways, that I bought at on Proxy Bid, and it sold for $69.98 because there was not another one listed.
All right, the next thing is sold. I won't give you a picture of, but you've seen it in a prior video probably if you've been watching a while. Teresa bought a new inbox motor, like a Tecumseh
lawnmower motor. Here it is. Hopefully y'all can see that. It is a Tecumseh 2-cycle vertical crankshaft rotary mower motor. That's all it is. Brand new, never turned on. Well, I'm guessing. I think they have to test it at the warehouse once they build them. I don't know. But anyways, I paid $57 total for it once I got taxes and everything else, whatever in there. But I finally gave in. I took an offer for it because it's been sitting for about 5 months. And it was a pretty good offer. It was $380, so it was only $220, whatever less.
Plus shipping. So and we'll probably make a few dollars on the shipping too.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
All right, and then Sunday we finished strong. I think Sunday's kind of when we realized, oh, we've been working hard this week. Mm-hmm. Let's finish it. And let's really work hard. I don't know what that mentality is.
No. Who said we should finish it strong?
Well, Teresa and I both kind of came out and started working hard. I just probably wouldn't have pushed as far as we did that day.
Him hard. He packaged up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 totes of Star Wars stuff.
6, because there's some over here.
That's what I was counting.
I think I did 6.
I don't know, but anyways.
So it was a lot. So in Sunday yesterday, I listed $3,000 worth of inventory between the 2 stores.
Yep.
And that was just the stuff I listed. Teresa
I didn't list
drafted while I was listing, Teresa was drafting and building up our draft bank.
Yep.
And I think you drafted what?
About 125 items.
So 125 more items in the draft ready to be dropped.
Yep.
So we did a ton for a Sunday. Like, it was a busy day.
We did, but today we get to ship out 50 plus more orders.
That's been a theme lately. Like, every Monday we're shipping 50 to 60 orders.
Between the 3 current sources we have, which is
Yep.
the Dollar Auction, Stereo V Vault, and Grams and Pops Vintage.
Grams and Pops Vintage. Oh, the store, yes. The
eBay.
Our main eBay store.
Our main eBay store.
I thought you were talking about the website.
No.
No, we ship just a few things now and then from the website.
Yep.
But between those 3 sources, we've been consistently for 3 weeks in that 50 to 60 order range and just north of $3,000.
Yep.
This week, closer to 3,500 for today. And it's been, like, it feels a lot like fourth quarter is here. Like, we've been working hard,
We have been.
but even when we felt like we were working this hard in previous years, it didn't feel like we had this kind of traction. And maybe we're better pickers, but I don't think that's it. I mean, I think that's part of it, but I think a lot of it is, are you?
I am.
I've seen some of the stuff you buy.
But it's sold. Like that thing, it's sold.
So I think we're getting better at the job, but I think a lot of it has to do with climate and international sales coming in, shutting down, and whatever the case, it feels a lot like fourth quarter already, and we are kind of in a position to take advantage of that.
Yep, we are. We've just been working away. Like
We have a ton of inventory,
we do.
and we're listing like crazy because we have it, and it's selling like crazy, so
We just gotta keep chugging along.
I think that's one thing people overlook when you're a reseller is it really is sometimes feast or famine. And if you can feast enough in those good times like now, if you could take advantage of these times, then you can coast through those famines and make it through without starting to work at Casey's or something. Like, you don't have to look for a job because you've kind of made your money during the upswing.
Yep. So can we talk about another feast or famine real quick?
Do we have another one?
We have another one.
What's up?
Its name is Chewy.
Its name is Chewy. Teresa thinks this kitten is a
He's
mountain lion.
evil.
He is not. He is such a cute. Every time
Look
I
at-
walk in there,
Look at, I got there. I got there. You should see my legs.
every time I get near that cat, all he wants to do is curl up and purr and love on you.
Okay, so let me give you some backstory here, right? So this kitten was in a tote for a while. He has outgrown the tote.
This is the kitten that tried to die on us twice, and
Yes.
we rescued him. He is in the house now, and he has a name. Chewy.
His name is Chewy.
Because we're in
Chewbacca.
Star Wars stuff. He went with Chewy.
Plus, he makes weird noises, so that's why we called him Chewy. But he was in a tote with a grate on top. It was not in an
It
enclosed
was a
tote.
big
I would
tote,
never
like a
do
Christmas
that.
tree tote, one of the long ones.
But we have upgraded him because we have 2 dogs that have high prey drive. We don't want anything to happen to poor little Chewy. So he is currently living in my bathroom. My bathroom. We have separate bathrooms.
Yep.
But I go in there. This might be too much information. I go in there to sit down and take a pee. And I get a cat that climbs up my legs. So I got scratches all over my legs.
I know what the problem is. I love him more, and therefore he doesn't scratch me, because when I see him, I pick him up. And Teresa sees him, and she tries to go about her day, and he ain't having it.
How do you
And
go
that's-
about your day? I'm not gonna. I do pick him up and let him sit on my lap while I pee. I pull my pants all the way up so he can sit there.
You gotta, if you're proactive with your love, his love
Hey,
doesn't hurt as bad.
But you're not. I'm the one that feeds him.
Hold on, I feed him quite a bit.
You don't.
Every time I go in there, I give him more
I
food.
am also the one that
Maybe,
tortures.
wait a minute, are we feeding him twice?
No, because I check the plate when.
I just keep food on the plate every time I go
So
in
do
there.
I, but you don't very seldom give him.
I don't give him the soft
the
food.
soft food. That's
But I
what
do
I
give
give
him water, and I give him food every time I go in.
But I'm also the one that tortures him
Don't torture him.
because he currently has to take antibiotics for eye infection and he had stuffy nose. So I have to torture him twice a day to hold him to get the dropper in his mouth because it's not like it's something they want to take. So, kitty for sale. But we are getting him used to our dogs.
Well, he's used to the dogs. He is used to the dogs. He wants to play with the dogs. One of the dogs would play back, and she's fine with him. The other dog, our big Bordoodle, he's
dumb.
Mentally challenged, and he may take a long time. Like, I'm very certain right now if we put the kitten on the floor, that dog would just eat the kitten. We have like this mesh playpen that has a top on it.
I don't know if he would eat it. I think he would just put it in his mouth.
He would definitely eat it.
I don't know.
We have a mesh playpen with a top on it that zips up. We put the cat in there to keep them near each other.
Yep.
And he just tries to stomp that thing. Like he wants to get at that cat.
He wants to play, but he's too rough.
He's scared to death of that cat is the problem. If I drop a pin on the floor when he's near that cat, he'll go through the roof. He is terrified of that cat.
So, but yes, anyway, so just a quick update. Chewy might be for sale.
All right, let's look at what else sold.
We sold a ring. It is just a beautiful ring. It is a Michael Valitutti Gems En Vogue NH whatever sterling lemon lime verde ring.
It's kind of like our key lime dessert.
It's like freaking gigantic.
This is
and
the ring.
Gaudy.
Yep, it's like a Mimi ring.
A Mimi. Oh, from
Drew Carey.
Yeah. But anyway, so I went back and forth with this lady, and I had it listed for $155. It's been on the store for I don't know how long, probably 8 to 10 months. But I finally took an offer of $120 for that fabulous looking gaudy ring.
And now it's out of here.
Yes, it is.
And next we had some more Star Wars stuff. We have like a whole file drawer tote
Oh yeah,
thing
we haven't even gone through it. There
full
was
of magazines and comics and stuff. And these are some of the comics. There's a whole set.
Those were in the book.
Were they?
Those were in that book.
In that binder?
Yep. But these are the Dark Horse Comics Star Wars Crimson Empire, or season 1 and season 2. I don't know if that's a season, but they're version 1, version 2. They are 1 through 6 for each comic book set. They are complete. They are bagged and boarded, but they sold for $75.
Yep.
And I'm just glad they're gone.
Comic books gone. And these were in the, well, what I called the paper drawers, which pretty much everything in the paper drawers were just, we just figured as garbage, we'll take them anyway. We'll see what's in them.
Yep.
We'll get rid of what we can.
Yep.
I think we've made $500-600 out of the paper drawers already, just selling cards and comics.
Oh yeah, the cards, the comic books.
Yep. So for being the throwaway drawers, we still have a whole bunch of magazines and stuff like that we got to get through. All right, so I think that's it. I think that's where we are. I don't know if we'll list that hard this coming week, like this week.
I don't know.
I know we will list, but we are once again kind of out of space. We have totes stacked everywhere.
But we're really not, because I cleared out that whole area over there. And as soon as we take the rest of our clothes out to the trash bin, we can put it under there. But one of those entire shelves, maybe two of those entire shelves, one of the entire shelves or two of the entire shelves that are over there of our plastic totes can hold 2 totes each.
Yeah.
So.
And tomorrow will be reseller therapy, where I'll be building more dollar auction lots, and hopefully I'll empty a few more totes out and get rid of some more auction lots. So we'll make some more room. Maybe we'll get some of our big stuff done. But I would say we're maybe 2 weeks away from being all the way through the Star Wars, at least the big stuff. Maybe 3 weeks.
Maybe 3 weeks, because I do have a whole bunch of individual figures that are out of the package.
Yep.
I do have some stuff that's going to have to come out of the package just to sell because the packages are seriously damaged.
That's the most depressing part. We have some really decent stuff that's like new in box, but the boxes are destroyed because they were in that wet basement.
Yep.
So we're going to have to get rid of the box and sell them as open.
Yep.
Which
but I think they'll be okay.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe 3 weeks, maybe less if I push.
Yeah. So that's kind of what's on the plan for this week anyway. Probably not quite as hard as we push this week, just for the fact that we don't have the room. But we also want to get as much listed as we can going into fourth quarter. We'd love to keep this pace in terms of what we're selling. We'd love to keep that pace up because
winter's coming.
Winter is coming, and we are on track for hitting my personal goal on eBay, which we won't discuss that today, but I've had a goal from the beginning where I want us to be. we're very close to hitting that. Or getting very close to
on
hitting
eBay.
that.
But I have been going, no, I'm not going to say that.
You have been going what?
I have been going out and working the street corner, so.
Oh, geez, we ain't going to make much there.
Ouch! Dude!
That sounded bad. We live in the country. There's not a lot of traffic.
Dude!
We don't have a good corner here. It's all traffic. There's not enough traffic.
There are a lot of semis that go up and down our road.
They can't stop. It's a highway.
There's lots of spots for them to stop.
All right, Teresa is not starting a new
I am
career. I
not,
will
and
not
I'm
allow
not
it.
going on OnlyFans either, so.
We're going to get out of here today
We are.
before we say anything incriminating,
Yes.
and we will talk to you guys next time.
Hasta la vista, baby.